Today we are on BI forums, and I just created this thread, Spearhead 1944 Virtual Arsenal Whitelists. What is Virtual Arsenal Whitelists? Virtual Arsenal Whitelist is basically a script that will block or hide vanilla Arma 3 DLC weapons, items, uniforms, helmets, backpacks from showing in Virtual Arsenal, and in our case will only show the Spearhead 1944 DLC assets. On this forum thread, which I'll link in the description of the video, you can go to this link to the Spearhead 1944 Wiki, which I have right here. Now what I basically did is I compiled, go to the assets, I compiled all the class names to all the weapons for the Germans, the US, and the French internal forces and the French Liberation Army weapons into a script. There's also equipment such as the uniforms, helmets, headgear, vests, and a lot of other stuff. So I compiled all these pages, all the class names, and then we have items. So you get your items like maps, watches, compasses, med kits, health packs, SPAO attachments, grenade launcher attachments, binoculars, and then we have backpacks, which are, your flamethrower, other backpacks. Yeah, it's a lot. So I spent 3 days compiling all these class names, and I created 3 faction scripts, which I'll show you guys how to create and set up and get into your missions. So basically what this does, it whitelists all the gears so that only the Spearhead 1944 assets that I just showed you only show up in Virtual Arsenal and nothing else. I have 3 scripts, like I said, I created. Here's the script itself. I have the US faction script, and I have the FIF and FLA faction script. These two are both in the same script. We're going to start with the German faction script, and all you need to do is, step 1 is copy the following code from the code box below. So you're going to go up to the beginning of this code and just highlight it all the way to the bottom. And go to this point, and then you can either right click and hit copy, or you can press Control C and copy it. So the next step after that is step 2, and you're going to open a notepad or a notepad++ document and paste the code into it. So I'm going to open up a notepad++ document, and we're going to paste the code. So I'm going to press Control V, and here's the code pasted. Now if we scroll down, so that was step 2. Step 3 is save the document with the following name, which will be this. Before we do that, I put a note here in red. The note says you can name the script whatever you want. Just make sure the name is the same for the code that you put into the ammo boxes init, which we'll do in step 5. Copy this code here, which is the name of the script. Press Control C, go back to your script, and then we're going to just hit the save icon, and we're going to paste the script name. I'm going to put this on all files, all file types, and what you're going to do is you want to save this into your mission. If you don't have a mission established already, then well, just save it. I have a mission set up already to demonstrate these scripts, so I'm going to look for my mission folder, which is going to be right here, missions. I'm going to scroll down, we're going to go to Normandy, SPE, and I have a mission right here, SPE Virtual Arsenal Normandy. So we're going to open that, and basically we're just going to save it. So now the script will be in there, and we can close that. We're going to go to the next step, which is step 4, move the Virtual Arsenal init SQF to your mission folder. We did that by saving it to it. Step 5 is go in game to your ammo box, and in the ammo box's init box, paste or type the following code into the ammo box's init. So we're going to just copy this code press Control C, or you could right click and copy it. And now we're going to go in game, and we're going to go to the little mission I put together to demonstrate this. Alright, here's the little scenario that I set up to demonstrate the virtual arsenal. And we have 3 ammo boxes that I've set up for this. This is for the German ammo box. This is for the US faction, and this is for the French internal forces and the French Liberation Army arsenal. So we're going to open the ammo box for the Germans, go to the INIT box, press Control V. This will paste the German virtual arsenal code, which will open up the arsenal. We'll hit OK, save it, and let's take a look. Alright, so as you can see, nothing comes up for the US box or the French box, and we have arsenal showing up on the German ammo box. So let's take a look at this, and let's adjust our height a little because so we can see things better. So if we go to weapons, we have all the weapons only for the SPE 1944 German faction. We have the launchers, mortars for tripods, the Panzerfaust. We have the pistols, the uniforms, we have vests, we have backpacks, helmets, headsets, you have faceware, which is your cigars, cigarettes, glasses, pipes, sunglasses. For some reason, I don't know why the tank crew headset is on there, but it shows up on where they're supposed to. Alright, so that's German arsenal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create the scripts for both the US faction and the French factions, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've added the arsenal to the US faction and added the arsenal to the French forces faction. Take a look at the arsenal for the US forces, and let's go over here a little bit. So we have the weapons, we have the launchers and the tripods, pistols, the uniforms, the vests, the backpacks, the helmets. We got the faceware, which again is the cigarettes, cigars, glasses, goggles, pipes, sunglasses. Let's take a look at the French arsenal. And we'll spin this around so we could see it better. So we have the French weapons, French interior forces, and the French Liberation Army weapons are all in one arsenal. And we have the launcher, which was only this one, the barrel, the tripod, the bazooka. Then we have the pistols, the uniforms, the vests, no backpacks on this one, hats and helmets. Binoculars for some reason are showing up here, I'm not sure why. Pipes, goggles, glasses, map, compass, and watch. Alright guys, there you have it. 3 scripts that you can create and add to your missions in an ammo box, just like I did here. For more codes and scripts, take a look at this playlist.